Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Day Trade with Zay. I'm Isaac, and let's get right up into it, man. So I'm looking at this US30. From what I've seen, I was waiting for price to come up to this level. I was hoping price would come up to this level today and fall off. But overnight, you can see here, London session, it looks like, came up to the 38% and fell off. But now what we have here is we have the break of structure here, right? This higher low was broken here with this lower low, and then it was followed by a lower high and another lower low. So we're not in a downtrend, but I think for the scalping terms, in terms of what I do, we are. Now, what makes me a little bit worried, so we had like a sort of a trend line right here forming, right? You can see here from this point, we have these other points, this point, and it also broke that, right? So what I'm looking for now is we already seen that the retracement happened here, which was a 38.2, which I really don't like, but retracement happened here. So now that we missed the retracement, now we look for the R2S, right? The resistance to support. So I look for the support areas and I look for the resistance areas. And I try to go off of that. We even have some resistance here, some support here, support, right? Or then we have resistance. So we have this little zone here, right? This is the hour chart. Now if we break it down to the 15-minute, we can see a little bit more clearly the support, and the resistance. Now, we have two EMAs right here, and I usually like to go with the top EMA, which is the 30-minute, which I kind of drew out right here. So what I'd be looking like for is a retracement back up into this level here, right? So we identify the trend, which is currently a bear trend, right? We have lower lows and lower highs forming. Then we look for resistance to turn to support, right? Or support to turn to resistance. So we've had resistance, right? Then we've seen support, right? Support, more resistance up top, more resistance right here, right? So we know that this is a resistance to support area. And now we're looking for engulfing candles with solid pushes to the downside, right? So you could see here, if we go to the 1 hour, we have, right, engulfing candle, solid push down, right? Engulfing candle, solid push down, right? So we could see that the market is moving in our momentum. Now we need to make sure that price retraced and retested this area already, which it has, right? We have a couple retests at this point, and respecting the 50 EMA, which it had respected on the lower time frames up here, right? And respecting the 20 EMA for 2+ hours, which it had did at this point. So we could see that the respect had been shown here, and even here it's been respected for 2+ hours. So we got some confirmations to take the trade, but the one thing that I'm worried about, right? We had the market structure, which was the retrace confirmations. I would have preferred for it to happen up here, and then we could take the trade down here or whatever. But we had the retrace confirmations, and now we're waiting for kill zone. So at this point, I think we have a good chance. But the one thing that's worrying me, the one thing overall, I think we're still in an uptrend, right? So we're looking for a counter trend trade. Now, the one thing that's worrying me is this black line. And if you guys follow me, you know this black line is the daily. So this is the daily supply and demand. The 4 hour is the purple supply and demand. And the 1 hour is the green supply and demand. So you can see what's what, right? So the one thing I am worried about, and it's going to give me some hesitation, I just want to see kind of where the market's headed, is this daily. So we can see here there's clear resistance and support here on this daily. And you could even see here, which I really don't like, is this engulfing candle here, which is probably going to be engulfing on the 5-minute. Yep. So this is kind of what I'm worried about here. But at the same time, we have confirmations to take the trade, right? So for me personally, I don't like this ILC right here. You can see there's one, but you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, essentially 4 candles to get out of this ILC, right? Like if we would have just had this candle here right next to this ILC, boom, it would have been a lovely trade. So for me, now we can go and grab our Fibonacci, right? We already seen it. Draw it out here. Shit, it's right at the 61.8%, which I don't think is a mistake, right? So I would be looking for price to come up to this area here. This is a golden zone, and hopefully we can see the fall off. So we got the 30-minute EMA. We got some confirmations to take this trade here. Now, remember, this is just the likelihood that we can see price make it down to these levels, right? So we need about a 60 pip stop loss. The big thing here is breaking through the daily, right, which it hasn't done. And if it does break through that daily, zoom out. So we have a 1-to-1 just right here, and this is definitely going to be a TP for me at 75 pips, just because we know that this is a daily. And TP2 would honestly be here at the 27, TP3 a little bit past the 61.8. So this is where I'd be looking for price to go ahead and TP1, TP2, TP3, and we can see a full 1-to-3, almost 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. So let's see. Let's see if we get price to go ahead and move accordingly. We still got about, what, 4 or 3 minutes till open. So hopefully we can see price rise. And we do have news today. We got to make sure we know that. We had a red folder going on for ISM, that was yesterday, for Jolt's job openings. I don't know if it's going to be too, I don't know if it'll be too much of a handle on the market, but we can see exactly what price is going to do at this point. Of course, they're awake already. So let's see what the market gives us here. Hold on, I'm looking over at April 4th to see if there's any type of reactions, big reactions for Jolt's job openings. April 4th. April 4th. Found it here. It actually fell off when the news came, but held its ground for a bit. It was bad news, obviously, by about 500,000. But it did fall off at a 4-hour article. Let me just go ahead and show you. Instead of telling you, let me show you. So here's the Jolt's job openings right here, 7 o'clock. We had a push up at 6, and then at 7, boom, big fall off, right? About 527, 364, about 150 pips. But it maintained this level of support right here, so it wasn't too crazy. So maybe there's a good chance that we see the same thing happening today. Maybe a big push up. So that's really why I'm worried about this area, is just this daily right here. So if we just see too much of a bull push and we know that price is coming in hot, there's no reason to hop into the trade, right? So let's see what price gives us, see if it gives us an opportunity. And hopefully sellers are in here too, doing the same old thing. Oh yeah, and I was taking Q Banks's Wall Street course. Where is it at? There it is. And I thought I finished it, but I didn't. You can see here, this is the ADX DI or something like that. So shit, I don't remember it all the way. It's supposed to be off the hour. Shit, so this is really like, don't even take a trade right here. So we're supposed to have, well, you can see the negative, which is for a downtrend, is over the 20, getting close to the 25, which is a good thing. But the black line, which is the ADX, is actually down here, which is a bad thing. You want to take it when it's above the 20, 25 area. You go to the 4-hour, it's still a major uptrend. So that's giving me even more cause to pause. But this is my first time using this ADX DI today. So, but he says it's supposed to be used off the 4-hour and the 1-hour to identify the trend, and we can see it's completely over the 25 for both of these, which is a major bull run. So this is something we gotta definitely look out for. You can see it pumping right now, right? Getting back on top of the 1-hour, 50 EMA. Yeah, so we gotta be mindful of this as well. So these are all things that we got to be mindful of. You can see here on the 15-minute, it's looking more and more. It's coming down below here, right? So we'll see. We got the 30-minute already got, or it's already started. Um, but you can see it's already coming down. So I don't know if I take the trade at this point though. It's just not in my strategy to take the trade. Um, but damn, looks like it's falling off. Crazy. Sheesh. Well, I think that was it. That little retrace right here was it off the 5-minute 50. I guess this I'll see right here. Yeah, you know, maybe I didn't do it the right way. Should have been from this lower high to this lower low. Damn. Sellers came in hot. Oh shit, son. Yeah, look at it, 61%. Damn, you're up 100 pips in less than a minute. That's wild. Wow. Good morning, my dude. Oh, you can't have a lollipop right now, dude. It's too early. You can have it later, okay? Go put it back up there. You can have a lollipop later. Man, and look at right off the 15-minute, I'm assuming, right? Or the 2 hour. Right off that 2 hour. For me, I didn't see that coming. I ain't gonna lie. But now that I see it, that looks about right. I don't think I would have taken this trade, but you can see it. Now I can see it clear as day. Look at that ILC right there, right at the golden zone. Perfect trade. Damn, but I missed that. I mean, for me, I've actually had my issues right here, and that's why I kind of drew it up right here where okay, let me go from most recent high to the most recent low, but you see it get blown past this, and then it takes the trade up here. So that's right. That's the reason I took that trade, but shit.
Good morning, Daddy.
Oh, you're awake too? Good morning. You could see NASDAQ right here off this trend line. Same, well, not the same thing, but it bounced right off of it, rejecting. Second rejection here. Seems to be up at this level here, though. Just look at the ADX here. I might not even take a trade. Yeah, you can see the ADX is down here, but let's look at the 4-hour sentiment. Bullish as hell, right? Actually, well, since I'm already out of the trade, US30 is coming down like a mug. Ooh, look at how quick it changed. 4-hour it didn't change, but the 1 hour, let's see how quick it changed. That's pretty, I mean, maybe I'm not reading it right, but you can see here it's obviously a sell right now in this 1 hour, but the ADX is still down there, so I'm not sure it's going to go ahead and do that. But I think for me, I'm going to stay away just because I know that I get my trigger finger starts itching, you know? So, I mean, it's definitely a sell-off. You could see that here. I wish I would have seen this a little bit more clearly. It's actually more clear than this one up top in terms of the ILC. You can see it here, right? Most recent high to the most recent low, lower lows and lower highs. Created a lower low here. Fell the fuck off. 108 pips. I would have been done. I would have said, fuck it. 108 pips in a minute. I would have been out. Shit, look at that thing though. That's crazy. Shit. I mean, me personally, we see the trend line's been broken, right? Trend line was broken here. Um, close this. Man, this is right where we wanted to take it, right? Right down to, oh yeah, 109, I think it was, right down to this level. So it looks like it's headed there. We just missed it. Just missed it. Damn, it was there. Beautiful trade. Just fucking missed it. You can see how it's treating this zone right here. Not too bad. It's a good trade. Wasn't expecting it, but the sellers did come in hot. Um, Truthfully, I don't see a trade set up now in terms of what I do unless we see a big retrace all the way back up here to maybe hit the daily. But even then, there's no ILC, right? I guess that one right here. So yeah, I guess if we could see it come all the way back up, but that's a big if, right? Because now we're looking at the most recent high to the most recent low, which is now switched up to here. Boom. And I think this thing's coming down a lot more. All right, boom, boom. Maybe if it comes up, but I don't, that's not really a clear trade to me. So, um, yeah, what a move right there. I would have been out because less than 5 minutes, you're making that much money, you're catching that many pips, you might as well be out. Wish I would have took it, but honestly, Nas looks kind of good to come down. Let me see something on Nas real quick. It's right on that trend line, right? But what else is it doing is it's respecting this EMA. Golden zone's been respected and rejected multiple times, but you know what? I don't like it because of, so let's just call it higher low, lower than that one. I mean, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, maybe a lower high. I don't know. Let's see if it can break this trend line. If it can break this trend line and retest it, maybe we're in for a trade, right? So let's see. I do see a R2S right here. I think it's pretty clear. You guys can probably see it too. All right, so we got support to resistance. Oh, there it goes. Let's see what we got here. I think the sellers are coming in hot because they know exactly what's about to happen right now. So I'm not going to put in the sell here. I got to see a break and retest. So break it, retest, and then we're able to hop in. I would keep it super small, 32 pips. Maybe we could see it fall through. I think things are going to be super bearish. Um, just my opinion. So it didn't even break it, right? Didn't even break the trend line right here. So let's see what happens on this side. Let's see. See if it respects the EMA right here. Okay, I'm in the trade. Just got in. Very small position. Not going to make a lot of money today. But let's see if we can see this thing kind of move off. I'm only up about a pip right now. Okay, we're in business. So where am I at? I'm up about 12 pips now. See what happens here. This is a key area, right? We kind of broke through the trend line. We might see it break and retest right here. Mm, got about 15 seconds left. Let's see what this thing does. Still respecting the trend line a bit, right? So it's not really breaking anything. See if it can fall through. Okay. Okay. See if it can break through all this. Okay, let's go. It's got to break through this, right? This is a big thing. If it doesn't break through this, then we know that there's a good chance it continues to push up on us. If you want to take profit here, you can. I'm not going to take profit necessarily yet. I kind of want to reach my risk to reward. And come on. We're up about 20 pips right now, right? See, I don't like that. I'm going to move my stops to break even right now. 13,225. I'm in at 225. So I'm going to move mine to 223. Hopefully that'll stop it a little bit. But you can see how it's right on top of that area, right? So I don't like that necessarily, but ooh. Oh, okay, I like this. If it can break this low right here, let me zoom out. If it can break this low right here, we're in business. So look, at the same reason we were taking the trade on US30, retracement confirmations, rejected the golden zone again. Let's fucking go. Broke the low right here. Now we still haven't broken the daily, but I think we have a good chance. So now that this low has been broken, I'm just a little bit more confident that if price does retrace up, we would use these areas as resistance here. Um, that's what that means. But it doesn't have to happen. You could already see that. I think they're listening to me, but I don't think they're listening to me. But oof, I don't like that rejection on the 1 minute. We got to see this thing finish through here. That's not finishing through right here. This is looking like it's just going to come back up on us. Even though it broke the trend line, it didn't break the trend line. It has to finish through the trend line, right? So yeah, that 5 minute didn't finish through the trend line, right? And this one is not finishing through the. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens right about here. Now I'm a little worried. Ooh, right off the hour. Now that makes sense. Right off the hour. I'm only up about 11 pips right now. Let's see if this thing can hold up at that trend line. Right? You see how it used the trend line as resistance, support, support, support. Now I used it as resistance, but like I said, I think this is stronger than this trend line. So let's see if it can hold up and fall off. If it doesn't, shit, it's probably gonna take me out. We're up about 11 pips right now. 10 pips, 9 pips. We got news at 10 a.m. So we got to be mindful of that. 7 pips. You know what? I'm going to move my stop loss. I'm going to accept this risk right here. It's going to be right over 243. So I'm going to have about a 19 pip stop loss now. So right over this is where the stop loss is going to be. I'm not going to take a big loss right here if it comes back up on me. Let's see if US30 is coming. US30 is kind of making its way back up using this area as the 50 EMA, 2-hour 50 EMA broke through it, got back on top of it. So the bulls could be coming in right now. You know, sellers could be doing what I said I would do. Shit, if I catch 100 pips, I'm out. You know, no reason to continue to keep fighting it. 5 minute is finishing pretty bullish and on top of the trend line. Ugh. 15 minute is still bearish, but it needs to come down. Yeah, that's what we need. We need price to start breaking through right here. If we have this 15-minute finish right here, I'll be happy. If it finishes on top of the trend line, I'm not gonna like it. So I just wanted to finish right here, and I'd feel a little bit more better. So we got 15 seconds to see what it's gonna do right here. And news might be taking out early sellers right now. It might come up and then fall off. Look, ooh, it's finished right there. Think that's good enough, but maybe not. Let's see. That's the only reason I move my stop loss is because I know we got news and I know we could see, you know, some bouncing around right here for the time being. So we got about 15 minutes till news drop. The 15-minute finished. Sorry, 15-minute finished. Decent. 5-minute finished. I mean, that's a big hammer right there, which I don't like. I mean, let's see. We could have this thing completely reversed on us, and it is what it is. So sucks. I was up about two something. I have $10 a pip right now, so but it's gonna be limited to this. We got the EMAs right here, so hopefully we got some little things that hopefully protect us. What's up, dude? Yeah. And then what happened? Let's see. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah, this is, what's wrong is my area here. Something like that. Let's see. See if it falls off, you know. We got the bottom of this resistance that we've had a bunch of resistance, and fall out. So like I said, we got one. Where's the 1 minute at? 2, 3, 4. So we got about 4 areas of protection. Not protection, but things that we can use as, or not us, but price can use as resistance, which is the 1 hour, 1 minute 50 EMA, the 5 minute 50 EMA, the 15-minute 50 EMA. So that's what I'm looking to hopefully use as resistance right here. But not even gonna lie, this rejection candle right here is kind of giving me cause to pause, just because it's what do you call it? Can't think of the name. It's not a hammer, but you can see a clear rejection right here. Now, if this 5 minute finishes up here, then I might be like, okay, maybe we could talk about moving back. But 15 minutes still looks good. If we could get a rejection out of here, that'd be great. And you know, start coming down. But we still got 12 minutes left on this one. 5 minute, we definitely need this thing to start coming down. So we don't want it to finish too bullish. It's getting on top. Oh, maybe not. I like the respect it's showing right here. Oh, there we go. See if it can blow through this, all right? Because right now it's just, it could use this trend line as support again. We don't want that. So it's not, shit, look at that, see? So once it gets back on the trend line, now we're, you know what I mean? So that's where we gotta break this support. So hopefully it uses this as resistance and comes down. So those are the goals right here. And we only have about a 19 pip stop loss. I mean, technically you would need all of this, about 40 pips, but I mean, it's just dependent on you. Like for me, $10 a pip, knowing that there's a chance that it can get back up on top of this and blow through all this, you got to know that there's that possibility, right? The only reason I do like it is because of this low breaking this low, but it doesn't have to listen to us. Price, we could be doing some completely, we could be doing the wrong thing basically. You could see the rejection. Let's see. I don't like the 1 hour now, right? Especially with 9 minutes left. See the 30. Yeah, we need this thing to come down, finish it out of here. So let's see what price gives us. Looks like it's bullish as hell. Gee. kind of feel like putting another sell in, but let me just keep it where I'm at. I've accepted this risk. I don't feel like adding and subtracting anything to that risk. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yeah, as long as it stays on top of the 1 minute, it could still use it as support, right? The 50 EMA, but I think the 5 minutes right here as well, yeah. So, let's see what we got. Still got that push up. Looks pretty bullish, man. I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah. Maybe the bulls are coming in hot. Maybe they know something. I don't know. But remember, this is what it did on the 4th. Pushed up before coming down. Ambity boom bam bim bam boo. See. We're not down too bad, to be honest. We're only down about 6, 7 pips, so it's not bad. You know what I mean? But let's see if these EMAs hold up for us, right? I don't have to. Yeah, it looks pretty bullish. Getting a lot of pull to the upside, but I'm just trying to trust that the biggest thing for me is check this out. It could come up on us, which is highly possible, right? And actually, let's take a look at that shit that Q Banks was talking about. So this is technically don't trade at all. From what he said, if it's under it, don't trade at all. Let's look at the 4 hour. Still pretty fucking bullish, huh? Boom. So the risk is on. The risk is definitely on. Let's go down to the smaller time frame, see what it's talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. We need this guy to come up. You can see the sellers are in. We need this. What is it called again? I think this is the ADX. We need this to get on top of the 20, I believe. We'll see right now. We shall see. The 30 minute look good though. Both of them are over the 20, getting close to the 25. Even though that shit looks crazy bullish. Matching up. Let's see if it can fall off though. That's what we really need. Like it's 5 minutes to finish this way. Break through this. Has to break through this. So let's see. If it breaks through this 1 minute 50 EMA, it doesn't use it as support, has to break through it, use it as resistance and fall off. I think we're in business. Break through this, break through the trend line again. We should be in business to continue down. Oh. Oh. Not breaking it. 15 minute looks pretty bearish still. 5 minute looks pretty good. If it could stay this way. Not that way. That way is okay, but that's still pretty bullish right there. You want cookie? Finish decent. Let's see if it can fall off now. US30 looks to be still in that same area. Just like this here. Alright. Excuse me. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? So they're over the 20. It's not bad, right? According to his thing, but Let's see, because like I said, these are pretty bullish right here, right? So usually I think I mean, they would want it to be the third candle, but usually what they want is a rejection, an engulfing candle, break and retest, or to retest this area, and then the buyers would come in and put buys. So we got to be mindful of that. But so far so good. 15 minutes coming back down, which I like. 4 minutes left till this 15-minute closes. Well, until everything closes, right? We got the hour, the 30-minute closing right now. So let's see if they could close pretty bearish and give us that confidence that price is going to continue down. We can see the negative is coming up to that 25 right here on the 1 hour. DX, what is it called? The ADX is still down here, which isn't great, but let's go to the 2 hour. So this is pretty bullish still, right? The trend is strong on the 2 hour, but it looks like it's breaking below here. And yeah, so that kind of gives, I want to see how this works. If this thing really does come up based off of these 4 hour trend things right here, see how it plays out. Got 3 minutes left. Let's see. Damn. Yeah, now it looks, when I look at it, it does look like it can come up on us. Remember, this is all gonna be for scalping, right? We're looking for the scalp, so let's see what it gives us right here. Eating cookie? Are you a cookie monster? Are you the cookie monster? No, 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 no. Tell mama to change your butt. Let's see what happens, dog. Dog. Atomic dog. 1 minute looks pretty good, but we gotta finish through. And we got about T minus 2 minutes till news drop. So let's see. So if you guys are wondering what this big purple box is, see that right off of the trend line? This big purple box was a daily IOC that, damn, I'm gonna let it look at it like this. Where it was using it as resistance, trying to break up out of here, and it finally did. Then you can see this big bull push that happened last week. Now it's on top of it, so that's what it's using as support right now, which does kind of freak me out. So we got to be mindful of that. Definitely got to be mindful of it. But I'm so bearish, and I think a lot of people are bearish as well because of the news for tomorrow, or the rate hike for tomorrow, because we're going to see that. I think it's guaranteed a 0.25 basis point hike. So um, it's just a matter of if prices or if market sentiment is going to go that way. I mean, I've been bearish for like a year and a half now, but that's kind of what fucks me up. But let's see what happens here. Got about 30 seconds till news drops. So, I mean, if you guys are happy with your profits here, shit, take it. You know what I mean? If you want to get out before the news hits, take it. Get out of here. It's coming up. My stop loss is at 43, so we're about 20 pips up. Let's see what the news is. Damn, it's pumping on us. Says it's still pending. Oof, 9.59, so just 250K less than expected. for the job openings. So I don't know exactly how that's going to affect the market, but we're bearish still. But I really don't like the 1 minute here rejection off of it, off of the trend line. But let's see if this thing can finish bearish and come down. Remember, we're counter trending it, so it doesn't have to go down. This could be it, and it could push up. So if you guys are happy with profits, pull them out. Um, I think I'm gonna pull out a little bit of my trade around the 200 area. I mean, if we make it there, this might be the area to pull it out. If I'm just being honest, because we're at that trend line, right? So depending on your positioning, but I like 200, which is right about here. Let's see. Let's go. It's right at that box again, right? Yeah, so that's what I don't like about it is it respecting this area, but I like that it kind of finished really bearish right here, but it could still bounce up on us. So let's see. It's at that trend line, but it's not necessarily breaking it. Damn, yeah, look at that. I mean, I'm only up about 7 pips, right? For me, I kind of want to put stops to break even now just because at this point the news is out, and if it does reverse on us and turn bullish, then we're just wrong, right? So I think for me, I'm up about 11, 10 pips right now, 12 pips, 13 pips, and it keeps using this area of support, which is super strong area, right? Top of the IOC. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if it could fall off right here. Shit, seems like US30 is making a fall. And they've kind of been doing the opposite, unfortunately, but I think it's a red folder. Not as many jobs as there's supposed to be. I know sometimes that's backwards, like the Fed wants that to happen, so that's a good thing, but yeah. It's not moving as quickly as I like. Back on top of the trend line. Vroom, vroom. See, we're in profit, so fuck it. Now, I'm definitely moving my stops to break even. As long as it stays under this trend line, right? That's what we wanted to make sure, sorry. Right here, that it stayed under the trend line. And now that it did, I think we're in business. But, oh no, we're good. Hopefully it breaks through this right here. You can see a breakthrough. This is going to be a key area right here, so hopefully we can see a breakthrough right now. Shit, still not breaking through it. All right, let's see. All right, stops are going to break even for sure. We're only up 25 pips, but you can kind of see the market movement, kind of what it's doing. If you guys want to take profit at this black line, this would be the area to take profit. You just got to be mindful where price is headed. So, and we got to see where we're at. Are we still counter trend? And I think we are, right? Damn, look at that. Buyers might just be coming in hot at these buy areas, right? At these support levels right here. Shit. I pulled profit already. So I'd probably advise you guys to do the same. Stops are at break even, so if it does come up on us, but it is what it is. I'm in at 225.65. I'm gonna move my stops to 222.50. 222.50. We'll see what happens from here. So I think for sure, taking price out here would be a good idea. Damn, US30 is flying, son. Shit. This was the trade right here. Damn. Catch that next time. Miles ain't doing shit. Come on, Miles, follow suit. Has to break this, right? If it doesn't break this, then we know that good chance that price continues down. I mean, continues up, so try to get these sellers out of here. Still not breaking. We'll see what's what. So news came out the way it came out. I mean, I'm expecting price to come down. I don't think the tech industry could go ahead and... They're the one laying off most of the people. Jobs aren't available, so see if we could get this continuation down. Wow. It rejected it again. You know what? I got to take some more profit at this point. That's the third rejection at this level right here on the 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, yeah, we really need this thing to like turn bearish, but I think I'm gonna take more profit right now, just because I could see kind of what price is doing right here. So let's see. I just took some more profit. So yeah, I've closed at 200 right now, and got about 250 floating right now. So let's see if we can continue this move down.
I need to finish my Oscar.
You're gonna have to finish it today, baby. Let's go. Good morning. Let's see. It's about accurate. Yeah, we're about 30 pips. Man, I wish I was in on that US30. That thing is flying. It's all gravy though. So definitely taking profits right when it gets to this area. Might even take profits right now, just because we know buyers could come in hot right now at any point. Let's look at the what's that thing called? ADX. Ooh, super bearish right now. Right? See the 4-hour sentiment. I'm gonna take some more profit right here, right at this daily. We know what's happening at this daily, so I'm taking some profit. Boom. Just pulled some profit right there. And then, yeah, let's see if we can continue down. The next area for me is going to be right here. Well, I think technically right here should be it. So at about 74 pips. 87 pips. So it doesn't have to break this. If it doesn't break this, then we know there's a good chance it could push up on us. But you can see right now on this 15 minute, flying. Let's see the 5 minute. Okay, so we're still very bearish right now. And as long as it's doing this, I think we're good to stay into the trade from what I remember him saying. So, shit, this is part of my issue right here is holding on to trades. So market sentiment is still very, very bearish right now. Let's fucking go. So it's about 50 pips right now, give or take. 55 pips. Still pretty bearish on the sentiment. So let's see if we can continue that down. Boom. I just pulled some more profit. That's just what I do. I like pulling profit on the way down. So got $4 a pip floating right now. Let's see what we got here. Damn, this shit is a game changer. From this point to this point is right here, right? We can see how price has kind of been treating it. It's pretty cool, man. So now that we're under the daily, I'm expecting this daily to hold up as resistance now, right? So I'm not too worried. It doesn't have to hold it up as resistance, but I'm expecting it to hold it up as resistance. So let's see what's what. Sorry guys, I haven't even. Is anybody on here with me? I appreciate you guys for hopping on with me. 5 views. Man, you guys hopped on at the worst times. Thank you guys for tuning in when you guys did tune in. So this area is it's a key area right here at the zone. Because if we zoom out to the hour, you can see how this is a resistance area, but I'm gonna hold on suit for these last couple pips. Still, the trend is still fire right now, so man, game changer for sure. Like, let's go. Me personally, I'm pretty happy with where price is headed. Shit, great day. Getting into the 50s now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big rejection right there, which I don't like. Honestly, it's 7:15. I think I'm gonna take out. I know we're still good because we're still under the daily, right? I think we can make it down. I know we can make it down here. It's just a matter of when. I think it could be shortly. You know what I mean? Um, but we're probably gonna see some type of hold up right here because we know that this is a key resistance area, right? Resistance to support that's been used, so it can just continue up. Um, I got $4 a pip running right now. You know what? Structure is really not allowing me to kind of put, you know, like if we were in the trade up here, we could put our stop loss up here. I guess technically we could put it up right here. 8 pips in the profit. We could do 8 pips in the profit. That'll give me the slippage, like 5 pips, 4, $20. That'll keep me over my 8 pips.
No, there's another name for that.
Oof. The trend is blowing past shit right now. So I think he said when it hits 50, that's when the trend's like in major trend. I don't know. Like the trend is hitting right now, so. For Miss Miller? Oh.
Do you think she'll like it?
Yeah, sure. I don't know how she's gonna eat all that candy.
I know, she eats a lot of that. But there's more chocolate.
Another rejection right there, right? So we can see this area is definitely getting respected and rejected right here, but the trend is saying blow past all this shit. So we're probably gonna see this be used. I mean, it doesn't have to be used as resistance, but I think we will see it used as resistance right here. And then maybe a continuation down. So big time trading, man. Big time trading. Call live, baby. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, these are the exact waffles I would like. Okay, try them. I tried them. Try them right now. Again. We said they have blueberries. There's blueberries in there. You want extra blueberries too, though? Yeah, but there's no blueberries. Try it. I'm gonna be like grandma one time. Silas. No. Give it to your brother.
this dude Rajah Banks is different. Damn.
Try this. You want waffle?